All right, y'all. Well, how's it going? Bro. So, I'm watching this whole NBA series, all these playoffs and all that stuff. I just wanted to make like pretty much like a clear conclusion, like a statement for myself, just by what I'm analyzing. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this, but I'm gonna have to say that Kawhi Leonard is better than Kevin Durant. Okay. Now I know a lot of y'all saying like, "Oh, KD's the best player in the planet," just because some want to discredit LeBron, others is because like LeBron's like kind of getting to that point of his career where like he's trying to get to his peak. But I'm just gonna say this, y'all. I see LeBron, Kawhi, and then KD. Okay, like let me explain it like this. Okay, now KD is benefiting off the Warriors' success, okay? It's a lot of people can debate that. While I really don't understand how everyone's saying KD's the best player on the planet over LeBron when KD is literally benefiting off an amazing team, okay? And we all know the Warriors is a very successful team just because like it's great team basketball, great team chemistry, and also very well coached. Okay? Not to mention you already have an MVP player, one of the best shooters of all time, practically the best shooter of all time, Steph Curry, and another one, Klay Thompson, who's also a great two-way player, along with Draymond, who's a defense player of the year, and you got a Finals MVP on the bench, which is Iggy. So I'm just saying, and not only that, they added DeMarcus Cousins, who's actually pretty injured right now. But anyway, KD is literally like living off the Warriors' success, okay? Which is why like he's benefiting off like them, like going to the finals and like it's like this. So obviously like he is like the main factor of the team, one of the main factors that's Steph's team. That's you got to be fair. But like it's like that's the safety blanket, you know what I mean? Just to verify that they're going to go to the finals, you know what I mean? Make it clear. Kawhi has more responsibility. He's literally doing everything for this Toronto Raptors team. Like honestly, dude, like when when Toronto generally is not a great team. I'm just telling you. I know like they made number one seeds the past years and yada yada, but let me say it like this. Not Kyrie. Kyle Lowry is not really as good as a point guard. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not trash. He's actually pretty decent and all-star player. However, his playoff success is just very bad. You know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't really get that much, I don't know, like, he just doesn't show up well in the playoffs. However, he is showing up in this series against the Bucks. But then, DeRozan's a great player. One of the best Raptors players of all time, if I'm telling you the truth. And then but now you brought Kawhi, who came off like a season of who got injured and then like had some controversy with the Spurs. But now guess what? He's now taking a team. He took the team to the second seed in the NBA, the second best record in the NBA, and now he's literally dominating, carrying his whole freaking team on his back. And guess what? Right now, as of like how I'm making this video, he already had 3 straight wins against the Bucks, which originally they were down 2-0, and now they're up 3-2. Oh my god, bro! Like, see, this man Kawhi is amazing, and not only that, he pretty much snatched the win at Bucks home. Now now they're gonna go back home in Toronto in Game 6. So from what I'm telling you the truth, y'all, I'm not discrediting KD, but I'm just telling you the truth that from what it looks like, Kawhi is literally like practically the second best player on the planet due to how much work he does. His defense is just off the charts, man. Like, I know I'm just sounding like I'm just a fan, but like you gotta see how it really is. You know what I mean? Like, I remember my friend always nonstop told me that, but like realistically, I will say this: my friend hates on Kevin Durant and thinks him going to Warriors was like a very like a snake move, you know what I mean? Which I kind of see why, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying is like, I just felt like he was just being way too like, biased, hating on KD that he has to credit Kawhi. Then again, there are some good points that Kawhi was shutting down the Warriors game 1 when it was Warriors versus Spurs back in 2017 and stuff like that. And then Zaza injured this fool, you know what I mean? Well, no, I'm not, yeah. Zaza injured my boy Kawhi. I'm not going to say fool. But anyway. But damn, man, and now look what happens. Kawhi is now like playing great defense, carrying his whole team in his back, and now there's a potential that he's going to bring Toronto their first ever finals. And keep in mind, this is his first year in Toronto, and it's practically looking like it's going to be his last year because, like what reason does he want to stay? You know what I mean? It's kind of rumored that he's going to go to an LA team, hopefully Lakers, but we'll see. So, and not only that, KD is already out and the Warriors are playing great team basketball and Warriors got the sweep against Portland. Fairly speaking, Damian Lillard did have like an injury that he claims, but then again, the whole team. Honestly, Portland is just not like a team you'd have to expect out of. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Portland's a great basketball team, like fun to watch because they're a young team, but you can never expect anything out of them. That's just the truth. And now I will say this: Warriors are gonna win the finals, fairly speaking. If they face Toronto, I say it in 5. Warriors in 5, yeah. Despite Toronto having home field advantage throughout the whole finals. But yeah, man, I just want to knock this video out, giving out my opinion. I just want to see what you guys think. But it's just like, I don't know, like it's just an unspoken, like heard of, like, you know, opinion that I wonder what you guys think, just due to, like, you know, what this playoffs is proving. You know what I mean? Proving that is, does Kevin Durant was actually the one that wanting the Warriors rather than the Warriors needing Kevin Durant, which is the ongoing debate. Why, or is, like, you know, like, does this also prove that how much of a big factor Kawhi is, like how, you know, like how he's a top 5 player, which I'm sure everyone could agree on, and like how, you know, the debate is he the second greatest in basketball player in the planet. And I know a lot of you all saying like, oh yeah, KD's number 1, then Kawhi, and I know many of people are gonna just discredit LeBron, but whatever, y'all. Just feel free to, like, you know, just, you know, like go ahead and talk about your opinion. Yeah, I just wanted to share this, you know, the whole idea of this. So yeah.